You've upgraded your gear with cheap yet workable lenses, but now you want to step it up a notch. Here might be 5 of the best video/photography lenses in the top budget / high-end segment from Tamron. Before beginning, this isn't a sponsored video. I was just lucky enough to visit the Tamron booth and get my hands on a big collection of lenses and choose these 5. Also, this video isn't the full review of each of these lenses since I wasn't allowed to take these lenses outside to test very deeply. However, I did spend time with them long enough to form solid opinions. I'll be attaching image samples from various other creators just so that you have a basic idea of what these lenses are capable of. So let's begin. These lenses will be in no particular order. Starting off at number 1, the 85mm prime lens. So Tamron's 85mm prime lens is a performer with its f1.8 aperture and that lovely focal length. Its inbuilt image stabilization makes it all the more preferable among the advanced to pro photographers. This lens is mainly designed for full-framed cameras but can also be used on crop-sensitive cameras like my very own Nikon D5200 and a friend's D3300, but the only difference being the slightly zoomed in image because of the crop factor. By the way, all these lenses are available in both Canon and Nikon mounts. It's a very well built lens with fluorine coating on the lens to prevent condensation. The images coming out are very sharp and with creamy bokehs. Highly recommended. Coming at number 2 is the 18-270mm all-in-one zoom lens. As you would have already guessed, the 18-270mm has a very long zoom lens all the way from 18 to 270mm. The versatile zoom functionality combined with the aperture of f3.5 to f6.3 makes the lens even better. This makes this lens great for cinematography and photography. You can expect some seriously wide and very zoomed in shots from this lens. The built-in image stabilization helps a lot not only for videos but also some super fast shutter speed photography, reducing the shake related blur. The autofocus is very silent and smooth transitioning without any focusing hassles. If you have the cash, this is worth considering. Third lens on the list is the 70-300mm telephoto zoom lens. This lens is a bit towards the cheaper side in the list, but the small price doesn't challenge the performance of the lens at all. The construction is very impressive and solid. Its aperture range of f4.5 to 5.6 really makes it good enough for decently lit conditions, and its VC anti-shake system makes for some amazing blur-free photography. This lens has a very smooth focusing ring and also a very fast yet silent autofocus. Needless to say, this lens provides the experience of a premium high-end zoom lens, just the way it should. Next up on our list is the 70-200mm fast zoom lens. Not very different, yet very different from our previous selection. This lens is much faster at f2.8 aperture and the same VC image stabilization. It's equipped with Tamron's proprietary ultrasonic silent drive motor for the same smooth and silky focus. As you can tell, the lens has a very small form factor as compared to other lenses of the same focal length. Better than that, this is indeed a good lens for wildlife photography and cityscape photography or hyperlapses. And finally, coming to number 5 is the 150-600mm telephoto zoom lens. As you can already tell, you can get way closer to your subject by being far away from it. The focal range of this lens allows you to zoom in really close into your subject and get that shot you've been looking for. This lens comes with an aperture range of f5 to 6.3 and uses the same VC anti-shake stabilization for blur-free images. The images coming out of this lens are very sharp. The only thing I wished was if it was a bit faster considering the hefty price we pay for it. Other than that, this is another exceptional lens for wildlife photography and cityscape photography or hyperlapses. So guys, these were the top 5 lenses I'd personally recommend to all the advanced to professional photographers out there. Honestly, I do wish that the prices on these lenses were a little bit lower, but again, you can't ignore the premium silent autofocus motors, fluorine coating and the amazing build quality these lenses offer. So that is it for this video guys. If you wish to get these lenses for yourself, check the description. If you found this video to be interesting, then please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys later.